Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
Wins in that feud.
Yeah.
You trying to get that title off of him. I said, you gonna try to put Roman Reigns in that feud to get that title off of him.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Doesn't matter. A woman doesn't need that title.
Why not?
Nor do I think he wants it.
Why not?
He wants the one that Jane got.
John got to lose it first.
Yeah, he will.
But he don't have to watch that belt. Who was the belt?
I'm telling you right now.
I don't like this. But maybe just maybe WWE will go. John Cena's gonna retire by the end of the year with that world title, and when he retires by the end of the year with that world title, that's how history will be completely erased. Now Jey Uso's world title is officially the WWE's title, and I mean the WWE's main title.
No, I think they're gonna make another title. If they let John
They're
Cena
making
take
a third
that,
title, but at that point in time,
which
Jey
I'm in
Uso's title
agreement with.
is number one.
Who is this? Wes, you know who this is in the green truck?
That world title is
You know
number
who
one.
this is in the green truck? Is that Scott? Oh, okay. Go ahead, y'all. Sorry, my fault.
Yeah, like I said, the world title that Jey Uso has will officially be number one, and BZ will be right. This time, BZ will officially be right. He'll be like decided. That title is a title, bro.
Uh-huh.
BZ and I have butted heads over this for the past 2 years. Okay, the past 2 years about which title has most importance towards it. But it's had for 2 years.
Uh-huh.
2 years. We
Yep.
agreed, we disagreed, in between. Y'all hot with each other. Oh, I'm just
I
saying,
let
it's happening.
John Cena take that mug.
How much time? How much time do we have until SummerSlam?
Ain't that the next pay per view? No, it's not. It's August.
Huh?
Ain't it August?
August?
Yes, August.
So what's the next pay per view? King of the Ring? King of the Ring? Dang, what is the next pay per view?
Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel's coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yup, Crown
Well,
Jewel.
Crown Jewel is okay. Well, Jey Uso's losing the belt after that. Because Crown Jewel ain't that John Cena versus Jey Uso for the title for title. Don't they do that for Crown Jewel?
Ooh.
Yeah, they do. That's when Cody Rhodes went against what you call it last year?
Yeah,
Gunther.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Gunther. Yeah. For
Yeah, they do it every
that
year.
Crown Jewel championship. Yeah.
Yeah, they do it every year. So Crown Jewel is next. You about to get Jey Uso versus John Cena, even though there's no title on the line. You
Oh,
about
what you might at the SummerSlam, right?
no, if Crown Jewel is next, you about to get that next.
No, the next pay per view is actually Night of Champions.
That's what I just asked.
No, you said Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel is later this year. That's in November.
No, I said, what is the next pay per view? Y'all said Crown Jewel.
The
That's all
next
you.
pay per view. No.
It's
Okay.
Crown Jewel.
I think it's about at the
It's Crown
SummerSlam.
Jewel.
It's Night
No,
of Champions. That pay per view.
he said the next one is Crown Jewel.
No, it's Night of
They don't
Champions.
even announce it. They don't announce it because they don't have the finals of the King of the Ring and
Yeah,
King
it's
of
Night
the
of
Ring
Champions.
coming in Crown Jewel.
No, it's Night of Champions, bro.
Hold on.
It's Night of Champions. Crown Jewel comes later this year. Like I think that's around November or probably October. They do like two. I think they're doing 2 shows inside this year. Matter
That's
of
what,
fact, isn't Crown Jewel? No, you know what? It's like I'm gonna be in.
yeah, Crown Jewel ain't
It's gonna
until
be on
October.
Australia. I'm tripping.
Crown Jewel ain't until October. The
Yes,
Clash.
October. Yeah, it's
No,
October.
that's what. This is throwing me
Yep.
off. They don't have a June 7th Money in the Bank. They don't have another pay per view until July. What? Nah, this ain't right.
Okay,
Nah,
so we got. Let me see. Hold on.
this don't look right. They saying WWE Evolution July 13th, Great American Bash NXT July 12th.
Right.
They don't have another. I thought they had two pay per views in June.
It is. So you
SummerSlam
got
ain't until
Money in
August.
Bank. You have Money in Bank, and by June 28th, you're gonna get Night of Champions.
That's what it is. Fire Champions. Yeah.
Then July
But
12th, the Great American Bash.
Crown
Then the
Jewel ain't
Saturday Night
till
Live Fan
October
back in.
11th.
Huh?
Crown Jewel ain't till October 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crown Jewel is October 11th.
Yeah, October 11th. Yup. And then
Mhm.
they doing Evolution July 13th.
Mhm.
They're gonna be in Land Georgia State Farm Arena.
Mhm.
SummerSlam will be next, which is August 2nd through 3rd. That will be in East Rutherford, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, where they have WrestleMania before. Then we get Clash in Paris, which is basically like Clash in the Castle, but they call it Clash in Paris. So they're gonna be in Paris later this year. Because Paris was like last year was fire, like for Backlash.
Yeah.
Um, so they're gonna do that. You get Crown Jewel, and then we're gonna get Survivor Series, and then yeah, that'll be essentially the last pay-per-view for WWE this year.
Hmm.
You know, it's kind of weird because Hunter took away TLC event. He took all that away.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
That's it
So
all.
I'm used to WWE doing at least one pay-per-view for like by the end of the year, but it makes sense for them to not do a full like it's gotta be this year or that year, or at least this month or something like that. So, but that was how it's been running. Like he would have pay-per-view for every single month.
Yeah.
So you get 1 month sacrifice until WWE not have a pay-per-view. That's
Right.
December. Which I kind of get it. I kind of get it. 'Cause that's a cool off period. You want to spend some time with your family and go celebrate Christmas, things like that. So yeah, I get it. Loki kind of smart. I mean, it is smart.
I mean, this is the last go round of John Cena anyway, so they need to have one. They need to have pay per view
There
specifically.
was an event I think they said about John Cena doing like an event, and it
It's
was supposed
gotta
to be in December for John Cena's like last like match basically.
right. Yeah, it got to be something for him.
Heard about that.
Has to be.
Heard about that. Yep. But like I said, bro, I think we get something different for SummerSlam. I don't think you get. And to me, honestly, Jay having like I said, three guys come out at the world title on the same card for SummerSlam for me, that's doing wonders. That tells you right there and there how WWE sees him. Like he legit is a fighting champion.
He is.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. It's gonna
You're
hurt
playing
when he
with
loses the
Gunther,
belt.
Logan, and Sami Uso. Sorry, Sami Uso. Sami Zayn. Then yeah, I mean,
It's
hey,
gonna
I'm
hurt
not
when he
mad.
loses the belt.
I'm not mad at that at all.
It's gonna hurt when he loses the belt.
It's gonna hurt when he loses the belt for sure. Definitely, definitely. Probably gonna hold him.
I don't know, man.
My concern
Uh,
is when he
all
loses
this,
that belt. I wonder does he go like the route of like we won't give him another world title because you know that how he usually do.
I was just
Like
about
I
to
don't
say.
want
I
that
said
to happen.
after he loses,
I
they're not
just started
back.
something.
They're not giving
I
it
just
back.
started something.
That's it.
You said what again?
I just started something.
Go ahead.
So how am I supposed to make either Ron Breaker or Ron Tariq from the Blue so not SummerSlam?
Mhm.
Then you can show up and cash in his contract and be added to the match. Then Donna can have to get 2-on-1.
2-on-1 against who?
Jey Uso.
Brown Breaker and Brunson Reed against Jay Uso.
No. Those, not Bronx Reed, but Ron Breaker and Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso.
Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso.
Boo! Boo!
Why would they do that?
Boo!
Before he boos you out the
It'll be
group.
the perfect.
Boo!
It'll be the perfect heel move.
Boo!
Let him get his rocks off. I need to know why he said this.
Boo!
So, huh,
It's doo-doo! Boo!
That is crazy.
it'll be the perfect. Hey,
What's the
easy.
reason?
It'll be the perfect heel move because then they can say that Steph and them are Junk and Jerry.
Who was in his white card?
That Seth Rollins is officially added to the match.
Why would he be added to the match?
Yeah, they can easily beat down Jerry without being disqualified and make it easier and send a message.
Okay, go ahead, Josiah.
What did he say? I don't
Nah.
agree with it.
No, I was waiting for you to do the boo. So I was
It's
waiting for I
because
don't understand.
Oh,
you
oh
just
yeah?
want to see
Oh yeah?
Roman
Ready?
Reigns versus Seth Rollins in SummerSlam.
I didn't
Ay,
understand.
ay, 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 ay. Boo! Boo!
Why are you doing it?
Boo!
You gotta have a reason behind it.
Boo!
What is
That's
the
because
reason
he just
behind
Boo!
want
Boo!
to
Boo!
see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins at
Boo!
SummerSlam.
it? He wanna see what?
Boo!
Yeah.
Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
You
do.
know it's not
Oh,
gonna happen.
Seth
Yes, I
Rollins.
do.
Oh,
Because
no.
you want to stick to talking about the bloodline all the time. Because you're a Glazer.
No,
Boo!
But that's bloodline.
Boo!
If that's the case, that's bloodline.
Boo!
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins is bloodline. Ain't it?
Boo! You said what?
Ain't
who
Roman
the
Reigns
hell that
versus Seth
brought up the
Rollins bloodline?
bloodline? Hey, Disney.
Explain your
What?
reason.
Hold on. What if? Just hear me out. What if Roman faced Seth? Right?
No,
No. Listen before you keep saying no and shut your mouth and just listen for a second. That's why I say listen. That means keep your mouth shut and be quiet. Go your row and shut your mouth, please.
uh-huh.
On the rock. So listen. Roman faces Seth. All right.
No.
In the match. Hold on. In the match, as far as the interference. Stop saying no every time I'm trying to speak and explain my piece, bro. Just be quiet for a second. That's why I say I need you guys to be quiet. You're not listening. Hey. So, when
Go
Roman and Seth
ahead.
has a match, and there's outside interference, say Braun Breaker comes out, he attacks Roman. That's what he has, right? You don't need no referee. You probably get that for later. I don't know, right? You have Braun Breaker come out. And say Zilfat 2 makes his debut, beats down Braun Breaker, helps Roman beat Seth. Why not do it that way?
No,
Or,
no.
or,
You wanna boo him
or,
and
if you don't want to, hold on. If you don't want to see, hold on. If you don't want to see Seth versus Roman so bad, book a tag. Hold on. Why not book a tag match? I hear you, Breezy. Book a tag. Book a tag match with Roman and Zilla against Seth and Braun at SummerSlam. Why not that?
I like
No,
that.
she's
I
Roman's
like
not
that.
gonna come back until
All right, bro.
That would be
SummerSlam,
fire. Come
and
on.
Zella's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, all right.
That can be okay. Say Roman.
That
Say
was
Roman
one of
keeps
the
on
whole
mystery
surprise.
partner. Then he's it's Mr. Mystery Partner. You don't know who it is. He faces and Roman and Seth and Brock can be like, you ain't got nobody. No bloodline turn against you. Y'all this and that third. You ain't got no Jay. You ain't got no Jimmy. None of that. Then you bring in Zilla.
Bro,
I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
the
Thank
whole
you.
I like that.
the whole point of Roman not being involved in a match is to touch on what people already been seeing. And Roman needs help. Everybody starts what they're doing to go help them. But when they need help, Roman's nowhere to be found. It's part of his redemption arc. So when Jake actually needs Roman, which will be at SummerSlam, Roman comes through and helps him.
Hey, do me a favor right quick. Go right ahead and put Larry in that 10-second timeout right quick. We got to do that
People
too.
like it. People like it.
Yes,
Yeah,
One.
they loved it. They loved it.
Yeah,
Do
they
it.
did. They
Do it
did.
again.
They
Do
did.
it again. Please do it again.
bro, what the hell?
Do it again.
Easy.
What's up?
Doesn't it make more sense if Roman Reigns is coming back as a baby face? You know, completely here.
Um, I think Roman Reigns is already who he already gonna be. Whatever, however he come back, everybody's accepted it. Whatever the move that you got him doing, which is cool, it ain't gonna make him no more of a babyface. He's already that. You know what I mean? So like, it don't really
Yeah.
matter what's going on. So however you bring him back, it people just gonna be happy to see him.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like you don't really got to put him in them type of stipulations. You just gotta put him in the match. Because right when that music hit, you hear the choirs, the people are gonna go crazy. They're gonna go ballistic because we ain't seen them in a minute. All of them things.
And bro, it can make a way bigger impact if he gets turned at SummerSlam, and that will help SummerSlam even more. Because you don't need Roman on that card.
That's a hot take.
You
That's a
don't
hot
need
take.
Roman on that card.
That's what.
They've been selling without Roman being on the card. These
That's
pay-per-views.
a hot. That's a hot take to say that Roman Reigns would make the SummerSlam card even better because of the fact that it's a two-night event.
I mean, Larry's not wrong though. I can agree with that.
I mean,
It does
people,
make sense to me
people, people gonna want
because
to see Roman Reigns.
he,
But what I'm saying, it's a
he's
two-day
essential.
event.
He's an essential part of the.
Right. But what I'm saying is a
And
2 day
so
event.
I'm saying
So one of those days,
if Roman,
Reigns ain't gonna be there.
Say we
that's
don't get
what
Roman Reigns show up at SummerSlam. Say everything you done said, Larry. That's not come to pass. And Roman, we don't get Roman until after SummerSlam.
I don't
Say
got
that
a problem
happens.
with that either.
That would be a lot more original than having him do the same thing he did last year.
No, that would be the WWE. That would be the WWE preparing themselves for the bigger talent that we're all used to. They're preparing themselves
Hmm.
for the bigger talent to not be there, but them still be able to put on good shows. That's what they're doing.
I agree. I
That's
agree.
why CM Punk wasn't there last night. There's no reason why CM Punk
Because
couldn't have came in and interrupted yesterday.
they keeping their main guys as special attractions.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep. Which I get. I get.
It makes
Do have
sense.
isn't Seth Rollins? Hold on. Isn't Seth Rollins like that too?
Yeah.
Mm,
But
yeah, and no.
I thought he's more consistent than all of them though.
He
That's the
is.
only thing. If you're booking him to be that, he should he'd be utilized the same way. Me personally, I would.
Quiet as a kept.
This is gonna sound crazy. It's gonna
Quiet
sound
as a
crazy.
kept.
Maybe
Seth Rollins'
never happened.
story.
He probably.
Quiet as it's kept. Seth Rollins' story is bigger than the bloodline right now. For real, for real.
Here goes Larry. Here goes
Seth,
Larry.
Seth,
Just
Seth
wait.
Rollins,
Come
Seth Rollins and his
Give it
team,
5 seconds. Give it 5 seconds.
Seth Rollins and his
on.
team is better than the
5,
bloodline right now.
4,
Period. That's a fact.
3, 2, 1.
That's a fact.
Now
That you can't.
I'm doing Spanish.
That
Uno,
can't be debated.
dos,
It
tres,
is a fact.
cuatro, cinco.
I mean, it's what the WWE is pushing right now. That's what I'm saying. You can't
You
say
thought
that.
I was gonna, you really
Easy.
thought I was gonna disagree
I'm not
with
knocking
you?
what you're saying. I don't think Larry likes that though.
No, I think
You
Larry agreed
you
though.
thought I was gonna disagree with him?
No, Larry agreed with
I
that.
just said
Yeah, I
I
think you would.
agree. I just said I agree.
Yeah, you can't disagree with that. That's a fact. That's a blatant fact. What
Yeah,
Seth Rollins is doing right now is over any storyline that's in the WWE right now. Him and that team, the Vision, they're wrecking shop.
For everybody that's tuning in, do not allow yourself to be fooled by Larry. His discussion with the bloodline will tell you
bro.
otherwise. But go ahead,
Oh
continue,
my
BZ.
gosh. And
All right,
everybody
I
that's
mean,
tuning in, the only reason why Lil Josiah is not talking about other people is because his people is not in play. CM Punk ain't in play, and Cody Rhodes ain't in play. So, so he can't even talk because his people ain't even doing that right
wait a
now.
minute. Oh, hold on. We didn't finish. Our money bank recap quite yet. For real. I'm glad you brought the hard
Go
truth.
ahead, bro. Oh, I thought we did, but go
So
ahead.
no, we talked about the
Oh,
Sabbath, but we didn't talk about our truth yet. We didn't get into our truth like yet.
we
That's
just getting
return.
to that. We just getting to that.
Okay, go
So,
ahead.
oh yeah, because Larry said he had
But
had some hot takes about that. Go ahead.
we don't. That's not for something we get to that. I agree with what BG said.
About what? Yeah,
The self harmless, what he got going on is bigger than all the
whatever.
storylines that's going on in the WWE right now.
Hold on. You said what?
It's the hottest storyline going on right now.
I just have to beat up Tony. I want a phone now. That's recording, so I can't really say. We gonna talk though.
Because
I got
it's,
your dad told me
it was something
how to tell
so
you.
unexpected that nobody knew
Yeah, I told her because
that
we
this
almost
was
like.
gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Nobody expected this to happen.
Didn't
But that's
expect it
what
to
makes it
happen.
even more better because we did not see it coming.
They didn't
And they
expect what
played,
to
and they played it well.
happen. Did I finish this? Yeah.
How did you feel about Archie's return?
Oh,
I love it.
so you see how Triple H. I mean, or you see his son put Triple H on blast last night or that one night?
Yeah, I came across that. I was like, dang,
Yeah. So,
dang.
so apparently he
Archie's
wasn't.
son came at Triple H.
Yeah, he tried
Somebody,
to
you
play it
capping,
off
bro.
like it was a
You
part of the
capping, bro.
situation.
You
It's like, no,
capping.
it wasn't a part of that. Don't try to act like the
Well,
fans
wasn't
didn't
part
have
of no
no
show. You
involvement.
you let go. He was like, you let go of my day for real, man. What you talking about?
Yeah, you did. And then I guess Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes said that night, he said, because I seen the little text message that you, but the text that you sent us about what R2 said in this Twitter, I didn't even know he said that.
Yeah, Lon Sue came out and said something about it too.
Yeah, they said he literally his son, well not his son, but Cody Rhodes and them even said it. Cody was like, "Yo, all due respect," he said the fans brought R2 back.
Hmm.
Yeah, he said the fans brought him back. So, but I
That's
don't think
love.
it's
That's
long
love.
stint though. I think it's
That's love.
supposed to be temporary or something. I don't know. Supposed to be he's
Crowd
doing
let
it
WWE
long
know.
term.
They let them know. We want truth.
Yeah, yeah. The
We
crowd
want
was on
truth.
it.
They had to hijack 3 different shows to tell them that,
That's a
but they
fact.
said we want truth. I called it. I said, listen. I said expect them to hijack all the shows, and it took them 3 shows to do so. And WWE was like, okay, okay. Cause I heard a report that Nick Khan actually reached out to R Truth and
Yeah,
brought him back. Nick Khan is the one who does. He's the CEO of WWE, whereas Hunter
yeah,
is the COO.
yeah.
So that he reached out to Truth, and I guess they have re-signed a new deal. And I don't know why. My question is, okay, that's great for them to re-sign Truth. Why are they rebranding his name as Ron Killings though?
Yeah,
That's his name. That's his real
Which is
name.
why, which I like. Don't get me wrong, but I'm intrigued about it. I'm like, why is he being brought back as Ron Killings?
Because he's coming up as a more serious version of himself.
I
I'm in
think,
agreement with that.
I think the
But
contract
why?
ain't. I think the name or truth, and I guess his
Mhm.
store or his contract or whatever. I guarantee Ron Killing's contract is way cheaper. I guarantee that. Because why would you change the name like you saying? Like you leave and then re-sign
Yeah,
it under another name. That means that's another contract for another person.
and mind you, this name has been he's been using this name since for 17 years.
Yeah.
That's almost 2 decades. So almost two
Okay.
decades later, you go about saying, "I want to go by my real name," which is fine. I love that, and
No,
I
I
love
think
the
they got
direction
something
that
to do with
they
money.
go with that.
I
My
think they
question
got something
is,
to do with money.
why?
Yeah, I think they got
I
something
feel
to
like
do with money.
he's going in this direction now because WWE's remember WWE is under new leadership and stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's
this is the first new contract he's had, and who knows how long. Because we never heard nothing like
Oh, because he's
us.
under new leadership. Okay, so what is it about them being under new
He's
leadership
been
where he changed
under
his name then?
right.
he's been under a top. There's probably something he's been wanting to do, but he couldn't do it before because
Yeah.
his
We're
contract
talking
was
about
not
that.
like. It's like I told you, some people can't do certain stuff. Because it's in their, they can only do it in their contract.
Mm,
If you break that contract, you end up like CM Punk.
yeah. That would be
CM
different.
Punk is a hot get. You get killed.
He came under the same name.
But I
Yeah,
feel like he's been wanting to show people who he really is. And that's Ron Killings. So everybody gets to see
We probably
who
gonna
the
find out
real
tonight
him.
what's really going on with that. Because if our truth comes out, because like if he does Ron Killings, I want new music. I don't want the interest to be the same.
He's, he's probably gonna come out with
yeah,
new music.
I don't want the interest to be the same. If he gonna be serious, I
I
don't
agree
want
with
him coming
BZ.
out
I
smiling. I
agree
don't
with
want him
BZ.
doing none of that. Just get to
I
the
agree with
point, bro.
BZ.
Like, yeah, get to the point.
Because he comes out with that interest, then you kind of act like nothing has happened, and you want to. Yeah, I agree with BZ because then the crowd is going to expect him to go, "What's up?"
Exactly.
You see what I'm
We're
saying?
not doing that.
So we can't do that. We got to go into a different direction, and I think the direction we might go in is so. In case you guys don't know, before Archie came back to WWE, he was with Team A, and he was known as Ron the Truth Killings, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And Ron the Truth Killings, I don't think his gimmick was to have a rapper. I could be wrong. I have to look back on how his run went and how he did promos and how he wrestled, but he was a lot more serious to the point where they even made him the first Black World Champion there.
Right.
So I wonder. Now this is a possibility. I'm not sure if it can happen, but if it does, I would love it. I want to get mad.
Right.
What if WWE goes, okay,
Uh huh.
this
Yeah.
contract not only extends to a year or two or whatever it is like that, with him being signed a new contract. I don't
Uh
know.
huh.
I don't know. By the way, I don't know if it's a multi-year contract. We don't know. But if it
Yeah.
is,
I'm hearing
It,
this just like a
it's a contract that's gonna last
right.
until he retires.
yeah. That's what
But
I
if
heard. They
it,
said they're gonna
okay,
try to allow him to stop
He plans on
time.
retiring soon.
Yeah, and
So
he's
we
gonna
might
retire his own term.
so for instance we might get him retiring with John Cena.
Yeah.
I can see that. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, what if WWE goes the route of eventually making him world champion again, or at least for the first time in WWE history?
I won't be mad at it
I
as long
wouldn't
as
be.
it
I
makes
wouldn't be
sense.
mad at it at all. I don't care about the age thing. Oh, he's 53 years old. Screw that.
He
He
don't need
was
it.
60 something years old when he was 70 trips in AEW. Get rid of that, bro. I'm not trying to hear no excuses. No
Yeah,
excuses.
yeah,
I don't care about how old you
Roman Reigns and most of the other wrestlers can say the R-Truth does not move like he's like a guy his age. He moves like a younger guy.
for a guy his age. I agree.
Yeah,
And but I will say my only concern is I don't know how long it will be, and I don't know if they have the terms of his contract for him to meet those standards because Truth has been known to get hurt a lot. He's been injured before. Um, or multiple times. You know what I'm saying? In WWE history, I think the last injury he had was something to do with his knee. But yeah,
Hey,
he has been hurt before, so his body it can hold up, but I don't know how much he's going to do as far as like in the ring. With that
hey,
being said, but yeah, he can still go.
I just thought of something. We might be getting a Jacob part two and Big Jim team up. How you
Jacob
feel
versus
about
John.
that? Yes, sir.
Huh?
I said, how do you feel about that?
Bob 2 teaming with Jimmy.
Yeah.
No, Jacob versus John.
He said Jimmy.
He said John Cena.
You said
No,
John
no,
Cena. You
no,
said
no.
Jimmy. Yeah, he said
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard wrong. My
Yeah.
bad.
Jimmy Uso.
You said teaming up.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think. I think
I like
Jacob.
Solo
Would they be a
and
long-term
JC.
tag team or no, or just
No,
tag team for
no.
bloodline purposes?
For the blue line purposes.
Do they
Oh,
have to win the belts?
yeah. I see that.
Huh?
I see that.
Do you see a scenario of them winning the belts?
No.
I see
Okay.
that. I
Yeah,
see
we can
that.
go for that.
I
Yeah, I
see
can see
that.
that. I can see that too.
I
I
see
can see that
that.
too.
Yep.
Yep,
Jacob.
I can see that too.
Jacob and Jimmy versus Solo and JC. And that's probably gonna happen at SummerSlam. Or no, not SummerSlam. That might happen sooner than later. But it
Yep.
seemed like pay-per-view purposes for sure. Now, if I was them, I would let Jacob team up with Roman for that situation he got going on. I think that would be crazy because he's
So
somebody on
then
that.
you have to bring Roman back early. And
Yeah,
Roman's already gonna be dragged into what Jay has going on with Seth.
right.
So Jimmy's on his own. He's doing it with Solo in there. So Jacob don't have nobody else to turn to but his own big cousin.
Hmm.
And Jimmy's already been feuding with Solo and JC. And it makes a whole lot of sense.
I'm with it.
Jimmy needs something. They were
Yep.
doing my boy Jimmy dirty. He needs something.
Yeah, they do him the worst.
He accepts it.
They
He
do him
like,
the
man,
worst.
whatever. As long
I'm
as my
sorry.
wife, he like, as long as my wife's out here winning, I don't care about none of that. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to me.
And you know what's funny too is like I think about and I like how you said it because it's very valid. Like I think around what December? Yeah, I think it was in December. Remember when he had that foot injury
Yeah.
and he's on crutches, and then his comment he was like, "I'm seeing what my little brother Jay doing this and that third, and man, then Jay got the heat thing going on, y'all this and that third." He said, "Well, next year it's Big Jim time. It's Big Jim, right?" And
Yep.
this man proclaimed that he wants to win the U.S.
Yep.
title, and that he can see himself win the world title eventually too.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he said this. And that's like we
Yeah.
get to the following year, and all Jimmy has been known for is, well, he got into the Royal Rumble. Okay, let's get real. I'm not trying to be funny. He got into the Royal Rumble. He didn't even have a match at Chamber. He didn't have a match at WrestleMania, right? Or even prior to WrestleMania, he was used to tell Jay's story. Which, by the way, he did an excellent job. I'm not taking that away. No, he did a wonderful job with that. When they had him be bust open and Gunther was beating him down and powerbombing him and all that stuff, that was dope. But other than that, they haven't done much with Jimmy. And it's just like, what are we doing? Like, I don't like that.
Mhm.
Except when
Fans love
Balor
him
and
when he's
Carmelo
around
did,
them.
and it had some good matches.
The fans do love him when he around them.
That's why they do. They do. He got his own thing going on. He ain't doing a whole lot real. But they do. I'm gonna ask you, why you think
Mm-hmm.
the WWE is utilizing Jimmy in that order?
You
Yeah.
think, why you think what?
Why
Because
you think
he's like
WWE
the
is booking Jimmy the way they're booking right now?
because he's like the backbone of the family. And how do you get a younger brother to step up and take over that share when to have these big brothers stand in front of him and show him that you can do anything you want to do.
Hmm.
That's the reason why you think they push Jay over Jimmy?
Yeah, to help. They're basically using it as a big brother standing up trying to teach his younger brother how to stand up to bullies and stuff.
Hmm.
And it's working. Jay's
Yeah,
been more serious and everything ever since then.
yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know why they picked Jay over Jimmy. Because they were pushing the same person. Like who? Like I don't know. I can't answer that. You know what? I think when you look deeper into it, Jay
Mm-hmm.
Uso isn't married, and he's not married, right? Is he?
He is.
But his wife ain't a wrestler, right?
No.
No,
Yeah, I think
not
it's
James is.
easier. I think it's easier. No, I think it would have been easier for Jay over Jimmy. I'm looking at time scheduling and stuff like that. Because didn't Naomi say she wanted to take a break for them to start having a family, and now she's taking off?
Yup.
So what's that about?
That's a good question. But that's a really good question. But
She said she wanted to start having
I'm gonna tell you
kids.
this: when Jimmy and Jay were part of the Usos, Jimmy did most of the talking really for real. If you noticed that,
Okay.
Jimmy was Jimmy had a point in time show me, when they started utilizing Jay, I was like, Jay is cool. And I'm not trying to, this is not me trying to hate on Jay. I'm not trying to hate on Jay. Just over clear. I'm not hating on Jay. But I always
You
thought
hating on
and
Jay.
envisioned in my mind if Uso had ever brought, you said what?
I said you hating on Jay. You said but you hating on Jay.
I'm not, no. I'm not hating on Jay. But what I'm saying is, I had thought in the vision in my headspace because I saw more Jimmy than I saw Jay around that time as far as the Usos before they did the whole entire bloodline thing. And I said Jimmy might be the one to actually break out on his own. I thought that initially. But when Jimmy got hurt, if y'all remember in 2020, he had hurt himself in that ladder match with
Oh
he did
shoot, that is right. I forgot about
yeah,
that.
yeah, he hurt his knee. So he was
And he
off.
probably
He was
told
off
Jay
the
to
rest of
do
the
it.
whole year. And
He probably
they
told
had
Jay to do
pivoted. They went with Jay. So to me, I was always going Jay over Jimmy because I didn't see more of Jay. Again, I didn't see more of Jay. I saw more of Jimmy and Usos. Remember, they even did things like, okay, even when Jay was on ball, they would do things like, okay, um, Naomi was. Remember Mandy Rose?
it. Yeah.
They was on that storyline with her going after Jimmy, and Naomi was Jimmy's husband. So
Mm-hmm.
they always did things with Jimmy so much to the point where I was going, if they ever did things post the Usos, I could see Jimmy like to thrive on his own if they go that route. So when Jay was the kind of guy, I was kind of like, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't initially sold on Jay because I didn't see a whole lot of Jay like that. I wasn't investing in Jay like that. I was investing with him in the Usos, but not as a solo guy. But boy, did he proved me wrong, and boy did he showed out.
All right, go ahead.
Like I said, Jay he really shined, bro. Like I'm gonna be real with you. In 2020, I think arguably him and Roman Reigns had the best feud that whole year, that whole entire year. Best feud for sure. It's not even close. I will never forget the promo he did with Roman. He was like, you know what I get told all the time is which one is you? Or which one, or as far as the brothers of the Uso twins, who are you, Jay? Who is you? You Jimmy? You Jay? And that was a powerful promo because it
It
was
was
real.
not no powerful
It
promo.
was huh?
That was not no powerful promo.
It was a powerful promo to you?
No,
Okay. Was it a standout promo to you?
it was a good promo. It wasn't powerful. It was a good promo.
Was it a stand? But was it a standout promo? To me, it
No,
made him. It stood him out. To me,
no. I think, like I
no.
said, no. I don't think Jey Uso has good promos at all.
Huh?
I just don't.
Around that time, him and Roman was killing his promos, and Jay was even doing it the whole time. They haven't eaten yet. They were just being Jay.
But that's what I'm saying. I think the promo hit because he was going against Roman. But that's it. You can't use that promo against
Wait,
nobody.
Roman was killing it though.
Jay don't, Jay don't have some good promos.
He said some
I
good
ain't,
promos, bro.
I ain't heard no good promo from Jay yet.
Man, what? You hear the promo you put the
We
song
can't say
on
that.
No,
I'm a hater, Jay.
I'm
there?
playing.
Talk about I'm a hater.
I'm
Oh,
playing.
oh, oh, I took offense to that.
What's up?
You gonna say that promo when he told Solo
He said
if he keep
what
looking at
now?
me that if you
Yeah,
keep looking at me like
He
that,
said
I'm not
what
giving
now?
a fuck.
yeah. They said one of them up there is a
He's
gasser, and another one up there. Out of those two, one of them is a gasser, and another one has a check engine light on. That's what they said. So yeah.
Okay, Beasley, was
Oh,
Jay's promo good when he was when he turned on Roman and left the bloodline?
good.
come on, I'm out, and I'm out, and I'm out too. Man, come
Yeah,
on,
and I'm out too.
come
Was
on.
that good?
All right, man, y'all playing, bro. Y'all just
It
now
wasn't good to you?
now who's glazing? Now who's glazing? Come on, bro. Now who's glazing? Come on, bro. The I'm out and I'm out too. That wasn't a Jay Uso promo. That was everybody in there. His brother was there too. That was teamwork. We can't give Jay all the credit for that.
No,
You cannot give Jay Uso all the credit for
no,
that promo.
no, because Jay said you're out and I'm out too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
That was not.
Jimmy, that's what I'm saying. Jimmy was a part of that promo. Everybody was a part of that promo. It wasn't just him. So I can't give him
What
that.
they
No,
did though was make it seem like as if he was signed with Roman, but then they basically swerved Roman and Jay kicked him out, or Jay got
Did
out
you
the bloodline by super kicking.
did you see that coming? Yes or no?
Huh?
Did you see that at that time? Did you see that coming? Yes or no?
no,
Thank you. So that doesn't mean it's a good promo. We already knew that was gonna happen. We already
Now
knew
he
it.
on the bloodline, yes.
Man, wait, fuck, man. Come on, man. I'm not going back and forth with you, man. I'm not doing that, bro. You know for a fact that promo. Everybody seen that coming. Everybody knew he wasn't about to do that. And I'm out too.
Okay.
Everybody seen that. Nobody seen like okay. Nobody seen the Seth Rollins hitting Roman Reigns
What
in the
about
back of the chair for the Shield. Nobody seen that.
Jay's promo with Gunther
You
this
see,
year?
you see how when we talk about Jay promo, we only go to that one.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, what's
You
up with
said
this?
his promos are terrible.
I did
No,
say
hold
that.
on. You said his promos are terrible.
Yeah, I'll stand
I'm
on
not
that.
sitting here saying his promos are also the best like that, something like that. But would you go as far as say that his best promo was with Gunther so far this year?
That's one
no.
that's one
Promo
promo.
the promo he had was the promo he had was Solo was better.
I'm
Oh,
trying to
when
remember.
Solo was doing the
I'm
bloodline
trying to remember
thing,
when he
he
did
has
with Solo.
his whole team
Hey,
together.
What's the
That was
one he
better
did
for
with
you?
Solo?
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. What was the
Is
one
that
he
what he
did?
told Jake
what?
Baxter? You keep looking at me the wrong way. I'm gonna beat you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna punch him in his face. That one, that promo was dope.
Yeah.
That promo was dope. I ain't mad at that promo. But that's one. Then you
Do you
said the
put that promo
Gunther.
over Gunther?
Over Gunther? I didn't say that. Who said that?
I won't put it over Gunther. Not for me. That's why I'm asking Larry. Larry said he put that promo over Gunther's.
No, what I'm saying
Yeah,
is so far y'all listed only three good promos. To me, Jay Uso has a lot of promos, and we only talking about three.
oh yeah, and the one he did with Braun Breaker. I forget his one that
Yeah,
one.
about Braun. Yep.
I'm trying to remember that.
He
I gotta go
told
back.
he told me some he told him I was winning championships while he was in diapers, boy.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. He did
See,
cook on that. He did cook on that.
he told him you got cut from the NFL team.
No,
Who can tell everybody that
he said your he said your championship ain't gonna end up short and sweet, just like your NFL career.
Yep. Hard. That's a hard line.
that's one line. What else you got?
You gotta have good singers when it comes to promo. You gotta have. Let me ask you a question, BB. What makes a promo really good? What makes a promo like to you go, oh yeah, this is top 5, top 10, one of the best things I've ever
I'm
heard,
not.
or whatever else like that.
I'm not. I'm me. I'm different because I'm not really fans of promos. I just want to see the fight.
You're not fans of promos?
No, I just want to see the fight. That's why I don't be really intrigued with all of that. Like I'm like, no, I just want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just making up stuff in the promo at the time or making up whatever, and I'm like, it's all cool. And then when we see the fight don't live up to the promo. Like, bro, if it ain't gonna live up to the promo, don't give me no promo, so I can at least look at the match accordingly. Because if you hyping up the match and then the match is terrible, then what? Because remember, people were saying Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, those promos back and forth with the brother versus brother, that was crazy. But they said the match didn't live up to the promos.
I agree.
So that's what I'll be like, man. I'll be okay with the promos. I don't be going crazy on the promos because it's like whatever. I'd rather
This is
just see the
true.
match. I'd rather the match be good.
This is true. I think the reason why I love it so much is because when me and my cousin were growing up, like if I had to talk about a nostalgia type of purpose or whatever like that, we would see the promo packages. So like WWE would do this thing where when you watch the match, before the match, you would get like a full story as to how the match was brought up, and they would show
Mm.
the promo packages of the match being built up towards that. And me and my cousin, we love watching that because now we kind of like, for us, we cared about the match now, or at least we got to a point where we was like, oh, okay, we want to see the match. We didn't think of it like some matches can afford to not always have that, but when it comes to a big like main event match and things like that, we're invested. You know what I mean? So, and WWE does a great job with doing the promo packaging and things like that, showcasing why you got this match for this belt, for this show, yada yada. That's one of the reasons why I love the promos. And plus, like, who doesn't love a good trash talk from time to time when it comes to like the best guys that you're pretty much rooting for, and you see the payoff. Like CM Punk and Seth Rollins is like verbal insults week to week. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because the more we got it, the more we wanted to see the match.
Which one was better, the match or the promo?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I watched the Punk and Seth promo back. I'm gonna lie to you, BZ. I loved it at the time, but then part of me was kind of like going like, dang, it wasn't really all that crazy though. Like none of them really say anything crazy about each other. I'm like, but it was still dope. I mean, it still had dope lines and it's believable. But I was like, I think I've seen that from both. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably gonna go with the match. Yup, I'm gonna go with the match.
See,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
go
I'm
with the match.
saying. So what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
what I'm saying is me being a fan, the names sold the match for me. I ain't have to say
yeah.
nothing. Bro, Seth Rollins is him. CM Punk is him. This is about to be crazy.
Yup.
Some people gotta hype it. Other people is just they name alone got it. They got them.
They sold it.
Yeah.
Rock and Roman. Do Rock and Roman got to say anything to each other?
I'm gonna let Larry answer that question.
Do you think Rock and Roman have to say anything to each other before the match?
Where's Larry at?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on. What's up? Hold on, bitch.
Boom, bang, two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate,